And it's like,
The bag's button eyes are just looking up at you. Almost like they're looking through Dominicus.
Staring into his soul.
Stare.
Seems like she'll be very pleasant to have around.
yeah. I regret remembering I've got it now.
As long as you're
I'm
pleasant,
loving it.
she's pleasant.
Yeah, so it sounds like just mind your manners.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, mind your manners.
Funny thing is, we're living in a manor.
But yeah, other than that,
Oh,
it
Janet, I've got
acts
you
like
a
a
new bag.
bag of holding.
Um, well, I'd like to talk to Aladdin. So I think through our little journey or mission, or I felt like just stuck in a prison for a little bit, really. I think we could say you've paid back a good portion of your debt. And we can start paying you for helping us. I don't know about 25 a day. My offer would be 25 gold a mission, and probably extra 25 for if you end up going down or get hurt really bad during that mission. You know, hazard pay for if you get hurt.
Hey, that sounds totally reasonable to me.
Yeah. But yeah, so 25 every mission to go out with us. It's our offer, and I mean you're a hired hand. You're always free to go off and do something else. But you also have room and board here.
Man, this is the sweetest gig ever.
This is a family. This feels like a family.
We're family. We're family.
I won't let you hurt my family.
Yeah. Just like shake on it. That's all I wanted to do on this day.
All right. Then, if there's nothing else, this day will end and you'll have your last day of free time. All right, I'll take that as this day is ending.
Yeah,
I got nothing.
Clearing my throat. I was gonna do another athletics.
Is Okra still helping him?
Yeah, we'll say Akrith's still helping him. Because he's got to get used to his new sword, too.
You're wasting all these crits, though.
And as...
mean,
I don't think they're a waste, because that means he's closer to being able to wear that armor in battle.
up in my 14 AC.
Yeah, I didn't
To
mean waste
18.
either, but-
It's at 18.
What you had, by the way?
Well, since I go back and forth between the armor and flute, and it's been a while since I trained armor. It's 122 for the armor,
Out of 500.
and 171 for the flute. A ways to go, I'd say.
It'll all be worth it.
We said my whistle was only half, didn't we?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Could we do another whistle training the next day as well, then, please?
Yeah, it's already the next day.
Nice.
Whistle. Oh, it's better than
Whistle
last
tray.
time.
Does Prisma want to roll a whistle training too?
Yes. Sorry. I had something stuck in my throat again.
Yeah, more Okrith.
Yeah, more Okrith.
Still floating around.
More disease, boy.
14 this time.
Thank you. 29.
All right. And while everybody is kind of doing their training and whatnot, Vitari, you notice that Okrith is way better with this new sword. Just his maneuverability and everything.
Oh,
But he still seems a little sad holding this new one. Happy
hey,
but
you seem to
sad.
have- Yeah, so you seem to have a better time with this sword. Oh, Grace. Sorry, sorry we couldn't save your other sword, but you're kind of sinking down into the pit of hands and stuff, just dragging everything down.
Man, happy I was out for that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's gonna haunt me for a while.
Yeah, being dead's gonna haunt me for a while.
Well, we both got that in common. You were just dead longer.
That makes 3 members of our team who have been dead.
3?
Vitari, Dominicus, and now,
Oh, yeah!
yeah.
It's easy to forget Dominicus was dead because he's with us right now, and so is Vitari.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prisma's just like, oh yeah, they did die.
At this point, I'm thinking we ought to form a little club.
The Dead Club. I don't want to be next.
The deadheads.
Yeah.
Everybody who has seen the other side.
We're all Deadpool. Oh.
But yeah, he says, yeah, maybe I'll be a little more useful now.
You just need a good confidence boost, and this sword might help you do that. Do you recall that you gotta feed it and stuff? You've been giving it some stuff.
Yeah, I've been feeding it.
Alrighty.
I think the fact that it's like a pet that's immune to me is helping out with the loss of the other sword. I feel a little bit like I'm cheating though.
Well, the other sword is, I mean, the friend.
I don't know.
So you
But-
can't help it. You were dead when it was taken.
You know, like if you're married for so long and then your wife dies or something and then you start dating another you're gonna feel a little guilty, you know.
Yes, I understand.
Not that the sword was my wife.
No, I understand your analogy. It's alright. Wasn't thinking anything else. Now you just need some time. This new sword. Now we're gonna get submission from the king, do some other stuff. It'd be good.
I have to go help my mother find her glasses. She's wandering around squinting everywhere.
It's like, where did Okrith's mother come from?
Sorry.
Ew.
So,
Where did
I have to go help my
come from?
sword find its glasses.
Uh, swords wear glasses?
well, his sword is technically alive.
And it presumably does have eyes.
Yeah. So.
Now, can you imagine if a sword really did wear glasses? That would just be so impractical. They'd break every time you use the sword. Or you'd have to take off the glasses before you use the sword.
Oh man, you lowered your accuracy because it couldn't see properly.
Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't be able to see properly. You would definitely have disadvantage on every swing.
Don't give Wheat any ideas. We've just got rid of that.
Yeah, got rid of that disadvantage.
It's like your sword is now blind. It has disadvantage.
Always.
Always. Like the living sword from like any anime you could think of that has a sword that talks. It's like, I can't see where you're swinging. It's like, of course you don't have eyes. No, I do. You just can't see them. Where are my glasses? It's like you're the worst sword ever.
Now I'm picturing S with glasses.
I'm just picturing Cloud's Buster sword with glasses.
That would be funny. Giant ass sword with, I'm gonna go ahead and say Ray-Bans.
That'd be good.
Big, thick, chonky frames.
So we're gonna need to start making some money.
Yes, we got the king's thing. They said they're gonna give us a reward for taking the cult back.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm back.
And
Welcome back.
welcome up. And we have that bounty that we're gonna take.
I can't remember the bounty. Can you?
It's a dragon turtle for 5,000.
Holy shit, that sounds scary.
Yeah.
I
A
mean,
dragon
it's
turtle?
Yep,
Nicknamed
that's the bounty we accept.
Nicknamed Swordbreaker.
Oh
Yes, it
yeah.
has potential to break weapons.
Eesh! Sounds like my arrows would do nothing. Or my
I
poison.
mean, you just need to hit him in the tenders.
Then again, maybe my ingested or my inhaled poison would do something.
Also, looking at the flyer, it seems like it's a little bit more like a dragon tortoise instead of a turtle.
A tortoise, a turtle, what's the difference?
Oh, you know what? The flyer said turtle, so that's their mistake.
Yeah, that's their mistake.
I'm not saying anyone's mistaken except for them, but
Is it specifically swords it breaks, or is my horn at risk?
mean, I
you
think
don't
even if
know.
We just know it's nicknamed Swordbreaker.
I mean, worth noting, if your horn breaks, we can heal it with, like, lesser restoration, probably.
Okay.
Because unlike swords, your horn is an actual part of your anatomy.
Okay. Yeah. I'm talking. That's good.
But yeah, we're probably going to want a good blunt weapon or two to deal with that thing. Maybe some means of cracking its shell. And also for reference, the difference between a tortoise and a turtle is that tortoises tend to be semi-aquatic, or turtles are semi-aquatic, whereas tortoises tend to be land-dwelling.
Alright. Yeah, good.
But yeah, cool. That answers my money problems.
Yeah. Now we'll see where this mission takes us. I can recall where it might take us. But hopefully it's not too far from the savannah, so we can drop off a couple.
Well, we know we're going to pass through the savannah on our way to the mission.
Ah. But yeah, I think we're ready to move on the next day. Or no, I'm you sending to talk to a Gallant. Just quick, it's Atari. Hope you're doing well. How's our deal standing?
And you receive back, things are well here. Things are well here. The deal is complete.
The deal is
It's snowing on Mount Fuji.
What?
No,
What?
I don't say the it's snowing on Mount Fuji part.
I was gonna say, we don't have a Mount Fuji here.
I don't know why he said that last part. I didn't ask about that.
What's snow?
Okay, so I've done 8 words. I can visit to remove
Are you
the
counting on your
ring.
fingers?
Yes.
Just checking.
If you'd like, and give the reward. Bam!
Yeah, then I'll send again. So that would be nice. Here's our address, and I say the address.
All right, he kind of he leaves you on red.
Well, he could have said okay or something.
You see the dots showing up in your head and then disappearing. And then you see the dots. I will get it ready and be there around noon.
Alright. Is everybody alright? Yeah, it's on his way. Hopefully we get a little reward on there. I don't recall everything that of the deal we made because it got pretty hectic right away after that.
I don't remember anything past the levitate rune.
So,
I think you were getting 10,000 gold.
Holy shit.
That's gonna buy a lot of candy.
I'm pretty sure that was what it was.
I mean, yeah.
As well as you got the speak with animals rune for free, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure 10,000 was how much. Because you needed 10,000 for something.
I mean, we're
Well,
not
yeah.
going to argue you out of it.
And now, I mean, I agree.
Yeah, like, that's what he offered to buy Nadas for.
I think I offered like 25, 20 or 25. Then we found out you're worth like 50 or something like that.
Yeah, okay. I mean, 10 grand sounds good, especially that'll keep me able to pay my debts because I've been worried about that.
Yeah, or we could just pay that off.
I don't think we should.
No, well, we can get a portion, good chunk of it. Let's see.
But alright. You've done your armor training. Okrith talked about how it's weird having a new sword after all these years. Did your whistle
It's like
training.
his wife.
He kind of
Pretty
gives you the
awkward,
side
little
eye a little
post.
bit.
Gives you the side eye. Oh, Tanner. You and your dogs.
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, they're so cute. It's no wonder you fall asleep all the time when you got dogs like this all over you.
No, I fall asleep because it's so fucking hot where I live.
Honestly, because the heat burned it out.
I don't know what's hotter, California or Texas. At least California's got the ocean near it to help cool it down.
I am not near the ocean.
Sorry, that's San Diego.
I live
I
in the
miss San Diego.
fucking Grand Canyon of California.
Well, look on the bright side. At least you don't live in Nevada.
The
Oh,
land of
God!
slides.
Yeah.
Landslides. Alright, anyway.
2 weeks ago it was chilly. Sorry. Yeah.
Is there anything
Anyway.
you would like to do on a complete free day?
Tanner.
Me?
Yeah, Dominicus.
Mm-hmm.
I made arrows. I made poison.
I could sharpen my boy's horn. I could buff it.
Oh yeah. Where are we currently?
I like the idea of you buffing it, but sharpening it sounds a bit like cringy.
Yeah, that's why I changed my term, cause like making it all shiny and nice and polished.
To answer your question, you're at
Seed.
your mansion right now in Lacede.
Are there seeds outside the mansion that I can find?
Well, there's seeds everywhere.
I want to hunt for seeds. See what I find.
You looking for anything specific? If you're looking for something specific, then you'll have a higher chance of success.
What kind of
He's
seeds
looking
are
for
there?
a hunk pixie to pick his seed.
Well, since you are in Lacede, the capital, with they're pretty much well known for their lantern fruits, since the Druid College is made in a giant lantern tree. So I think you already have some of those, but you could get some more of those.
I have lantern flower seeds. Yes.
Yeah, you could get a couple more of those if you want. Rock shrooms aren't really anywhere near here, but you know that they're useful.
Yeah, I do.
You could get a gas bag seeds if you find them.
Sure, let's look for those.
All right, roll a survival.
Woohoo!
Now, gas bags are a little like weeds down here. So that was a good roll to be able to find a good number of them. You are able to find 3 gas bag seeds.
Woohoo! And what do gas bag seeds do?
Well, they grow gas bags.
Which do what?
They basically, whenever they...
I said, it's kind of obvious with the name, but what kind of gas? Like, what do they do? How do they work?
Well, how they work is... they're not really needed in this area, you know? But they cleanse the air of flammable gases. Like, naturally occurring flammable gases.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they're kind of like weeds in Lacede, because they don't have to deal with those gases in that area. So methane, you know, they're used on farmers' plots for cows and stuff. It reduces the methane emissions of the cows.
Could be useful for other things, like negating poison cloud.
And each gas bag, like whenever it's fully grown, can be about, well, I'm comparing it to Prisma, so it's going to change a little bit. About 2 Prisma sizes.
Wow.
Whenever it's fully grown. They don't get much bigger than that unless they're out in the wild.
These things can pack a punch then.
Yeah. But they do have to grow and be able to absorb the methane. And then you basically have a grenade. Or
Cool.
or a little trap bomb that you could shoot a fire arrow into and blow it up.
They absorb gas?
Yes. You would have to put them in an area that would absorb the gas first.
So he just builds something that hangs off the back of Natus and collects. On the road, you know?
Could do, could do.
Oh, gross.
Oh, the gas.
Gross but effective.
And if they don't absorb any of that gas, they look kind of like shriveled beans. Or a deflated balloon.
That's funny. Well, alright. I've done my extra task. What's everybody else doing?
Well, while I'm getting my horn polished, my back leg's going like... I'm not really doing anything, I'm just shaking it like I'm itching the air.
Like dogs do when they get that good scratch going.
A scritchy scritch.
I remember my dog's sweet spot used to be like somewhere like on her lower belly, and anytime I'd scratch that, she would just, her legs would kick in the air, and it was so cute.
Is that Trixie?
Yeah, that was Trixie. I miss my baby girl.
Yeah.
Alright, so nothing else?
Not for me.
Not for me.
Nobody want to go shopping? No. I'm surprised.
Well,
I mean, I
haven't
suppose we
got
can
paid
take
yet.
a fee.
Hey, usually whenever we go, we take forever with shopping. So count it as a blessing.
I mean,
Well-
I can't think of anything gear-wise that we need.
You see, I'm the only one that can't go shopping, and I'm the only one with something in mind.
What do you want? Some apples?
No.
Hmm.
I thought about it earlier, but I've thought of something else instead, so I'll reveal it in good time.
I mean, worth noting that Vitari does have a talk to animals room, and pretty sure Dominicus can understand natives too.
With comprehend languages?
Yes.
Wait,
So,
does
Nate's
that,
pretty
does that
good either.
include him?
I guess it would kind of have to, huh?
Or are comprehend languages different from speak with animals?
I would say that since it comprehend language, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. It's not a spoken language, you know? The animal language is not spoken.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I was thinking of asking Vitari, in secret, if we could get a matching ribbon for McCall. But then I thought I would just give him mine. But yeah, if I could relay that to you so we could get him like a giant one, because he's huge, right?
He's a big guy.
Yeah. So it'd be really nice. Since I know that we're probably not going to see each other after tomorrow.
Okay.
Well,
I'll ask.
you'll probably be with him for another day and a half at least.
Yeah. So rather than thinking it's a goodbye present, I would like him to be my twinsies. So while I'm hanging out with him, we could have the same.
Alright, is there a pet shop in the scene?
Probably not
Some-
necessarily a pet shop. However, you do know that there is like a livestock store. A general goods store for livestock and animals.
Farming supply store.
Yes, thank you.
But they wouldn't necessarily have the stuff the other place had, right?
No.
You know.
If you wanted a ribbon like his, you could try to go to a tailor's.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Go there. Yeah. You know, before I get a rope and ask him to call, can I measure your neck real quick with this? Just want to see how big your neck is.
Why?
Well, thinking about giving you a little gift, and I need to know how big to make it.
Why?
I felt because I think you deserve a little gift after being in a cage for so long.
Why? You can see that he's kind of grinning a little bit.
So can I measure your neck?
Can I measure your neck with my hands as I choke you?
Can I measure yours?
Well,
I
Vinny.
can measure yours first.
He stoops down for you,
I'll use that rope.
and he kind of looks at you. And I think this is the first time you've ever been this close to his face. His head is almost as big as your whole body.
Man, I did not realize just how big you were, buddy.
McCourt's still adolescent.
Wow. Okay. Alrighty. Friggin' toss the rope over since I'm gonna really slide it over around, get the measurements. Like, alright. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with that gift.
Thank you for
I'll be right back.
He picks you up by the back of your clothes and places you right back down. I can measure your neck.
Yeah.
And he, with just his fingertips, he picks up the rope that you measured his neck with and wraps it around your neck and then pulls it over your head. He's like, your neck this big.
Thank you. Now I know.
There's just something uncomfortable about a rope going around your neck. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll find the tailor and show him the size of the neck and how big of a bow tie. Oh, get a ribbon to make a bow tie to match. I don't know, maybe I over-explained too much instead of just saying, just a big ribbon. It's, it's like the rhino wanted me to get its bow tie so he could match with his friend, the gorilla, you know. And
They're just looking at you like, why do I always get the crazy people?
Hey, customer's always right. Hey.
Why do I always get the crazies?
They don't say that out loud, but
yeah. So how much will that be?
you can have it for 2 gold.
Sounds great.
And you remember just how cheap Lasite is compared to the Hanging Gardens.
Um,
It's a pretty long ribbon, so pretty thick too. Meanwhile, while Vitari is getting that ribbon, Natus and McCult are playing. And McCult says, "Hey,
Oh,
hey,
that sounds so.
Nene, Nene,
Yes. Yes.
I come up with a new game we'll play."
Ooh. Tell me.
Okay, come.
Yeah. Without
And-
even questioning it, I'm gonna do it.
He walks you over to the wall dividing your house and the street and then the neighbor's house. And they have a gated house, a gated wall, but you have a gate and a stone wall. So he picks you up so you can see over the wall into the other person's yard. And it's the pompous couple that I think it was Vitari tried to introduce himself to at one point. And they're just, you know, having lemonade in the yard. He said, "See those people?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get their attention, and then you're gonna be a flying rhino."
Yeah, I like fly.
So he pokes his head up. He goes, and then ducks down real fast. And then peeks his head just barely up to see if they're looking. And then lifts you up over his head. And you're just...
Or one hoof in front of the one hoof in front like a Superman pose.
And you could just hear them go, "What the hell has been going on over there?" Ever since those weirdos moved in, we've had just so much crazy stuff. Darling, please, calm down. No, this is the last straw. They're taunting us. They're taunting us, Millicent.
We are the worst neighbors.
oh, man.
At least it's not what I thought. I thought he was gonna throw me at them.
Just 2 per second.
No, he wanted to basically see them like a floating rhino. Just
Yeah.
A floating rhino. Oh my god! It's happening! I'm going crazy!
That's great.
That's a great game, Colt.
And then he kind of points you at them and kind of pushes you forward and pulls you back and goes and makes it look like you're the one doing it.
And I just close my eyes and a big grin and stick my tongue out.
And then he puts you down. He's like, They stupid over there. They don't know what's going on.
That's fun.
All right, that's what they're doing while Vitari is getting the ribbon.
Oh my god.
Vitari, as you're coming back home, you see a floating rhino as it's going. "Ooh, ooh, ooh, ooh."
Oh god. Need to hurry up to the circus.
And you say, "Yo, hey, yo!
What? What? Yes?
I would appreciate it if you and your rabble would stop harassing us."
Who's
Harassing?
harassing you?
And he points directly at the rhino.
Oh my
I
gosh!
mean,
He has the white pixie dust! How did he get it?
I mean, first, I don't see how he's harassing you. It looks like he's putting on a show.
Chris
Yeah.
was freaking out. She's like, "When did he get my pixie dust? Wait a minute, I don't have any missing."
And then you remember that noise that he makes, he doesn't know this himself, but it irrationally irritates people.
Oh, yeah.
Almost
Oh.
magically.
The
Oh,
monkey?
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, his
I
boots are
recall.
gone.
Oh yeah. The ooh 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 ooh.
Sal, just wear some earplugs. You'll be fine.
And he's like, "Oh, you?" And his wife is like, "Harold!"
And Nadis will spot Vitari and say, "McCall, Vitari's coming back quick." And they'll just sit there all innocent.
McCult is
Go back,
twiddling his thumbs
go back inside, Harold.
on both his feet and his hands.
It's so weird
Oh.
that they have thumbs on their feet.
Go back there and around the corner to our backyard. It's like, boys,
Can't imagine my feet.
And McCult's making this face like he's trying to whistle, but he just goes,
like, all right, calm down with that noise.
Frizz was starting to imitate, like, ooh, 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 ooh. It's fun!
he curls his lips back at a big smile and starts clapping his hands.
He likes it!
Alex, well then here, you give him his gift.
And then like prancing around all excited and stuff and like nuzzling into Vitari. I mean, and then take it in my mouth.
Yeah, here we go. Matching ribbon for McCult.
Now we brothers.
He
Same look.
He gets it open, like pulls it apart, and is like trying to wrap it around his face. And then it looks like he's got like one of those mumps casts around his chin.
Alright, bend down, let me tie it on you.
Now he's got one of his arms caught in the top of his head. And he bends down for you.
Unwrap him and then wrap it back around his neck. Tie it off. Alright, there you go.
Thank you, Vitari.
No problem, buddy.
He starts dancing around, curling his arms and putting his fingertips on the top of his head. Me handsome now.
Yes. I'm walking like all posh and prancy again, and just like trying to look tall like him.
We
I
had
picture
some
top
now.
hats. I picture top hats on them.
Ugh.
I want top hats on them.
We had some now. Mm. And he's like shaking his butt as he's taking the steps.
Oh man.
You're basically Hakuna Matataing down around the yard.
Yes.
No Christmas clapping.
All right, I'm going inside. I'll wait for Gallant.
Man, I'm exhausted.
It ain't easy being a rhino.
That was like the best downtime ever. Like I actually feel like I'm completely refreshed.
It was good.
Pretty good.
Alright, well, after a couple of hours go by, it's lunchtime. And as you are kind of sitting down to eat, you hear a knock at the door.
Like, I'll get it. I'll answer the door.
And you see the man in red himself, looking a lot better, less sick, standing on your front porch.
Hello, Miss Gallant. Come on in.
My, you have a much more lavish house than mine.
Well, it was given to us by the king after we helped out a bit.
No,
Yeah.
you earned it.
Well, I mean, yes. And since we had it, our friend Janice has been keeping it up for us. Kind of a housekeeper for us, really. While we're gone.
He kind of points his cane at you and is like, I knew you were good workers.
Try our best.
He says, now, where is the pixie?
Over here, yeah, we're all gonna eat some lunch. You care to join?
Why, that would be delightful. But please, business first. And he
Alrighty.
removes his glove and holds his pinky out to Prisma to shake.
Shake!
And as you shake, the rings disappear from the both of you.
Oh, that was kind of cool looking.
And he drops a big ol' sack on the ground. It's quite heavy.
What's in it?
10,000 gold.
Whoa!
I don't remember if that was what we had agreed upon, but that's what you're getting.
I'll just put that into the party fund then.
Wow, that's a lot of money. I could buy a lot of candy with that. All the sugar in the world.
It's not for candy.
Aww.
Or maybe a small portion.
Okay.
Yes. Please, make some candy. Don't forget you have a presentation to make.
I've got 7 recipes.
Already?
Huh?
Well, I look forward to hearing it. And
You're
trying
gonna
them,
love
of
my
course.
Snoogledorf. You're gonna love the Snoogledorfs.
Would it be alright if my wife tried some as well whenever you were giving this presentation?
Of course. Pretty lady can have all the sweets she wants.
Yes, I hope she's doing a bit better. It's all that.
Well, she's having a little bit of memory problems. And she says that I'm healing her too often. But other than that, she's fine.
Wonderful.
Is baby okay?
Well, with the sickness going around, there's been some complications, but it might be okay.
That's good.
It's one of those things we'll just have to wait and see.
Well, we'll pray for the best.
Anyway, you had offered me lunch?
Yeah. Set up a spot for him to eat some food with us. And, I don't expect it to taste as good as you and your wife have, but yeah, we make do.
Well, it's no offense to you, but nothing can beat my wife's cooking. So you don't have to worry about it.
Good, good. Yeah. Sit down and have a little lunch.
And as you're sitting down and having a little lunch, a lot of you can hear, "Straighten up! Don't put your elbows on the table! That's not the right forehand!"
Yeah.
Dominicus is a little embarrassed, but he just like grins it off.
Of course, Gatsby doesn't need any reminding.
Grimacing.
Grimacing, yeah. It's your bag.
Gatsby kind
You've
of
got-
leans over just a tad to look at the bag.
Yeah, you have a bag of scolding.
Yes.
Joey
Of
named
course, because
Ursula.
we have to have puns in this game,
I mean,
don't we?
Puns are great.
They really are.
They are.
I mean, some would say puns are the lowest form of humor. I say those people don't have a sense of humor.
I make puns constantly throughout my whole life. I get so many eye rolls at work.
Puns and wordplay, best humor there is.
I had to bring out a whisk to make some ranch, stir it and stuff. I was like, it's really strange we were able to domesticate these things and they're not still attracting travelers over cliffs and swamps. And they were like, what? Oh, nothing. The willow whisk.
terrible.
Where's
Say
the
that-
eye roll emoji right now?
That's the. That's what I get all day at work. It's just terrible.
You
The
sure you're
best
not a
puns
dad?
are the bad ones.
I'm pretty sure I'm not a dad, yeah. There are many things that I am lacking to be a dad.
You got the dad jokes down.
Yeah.
Certainly
I-
in that arena, he is eminently qualified.
I've had those since I was like 13, though.
You've had plenty of practice then.
Anyway, Gatsby's gonna have to learn how to do some of these. Unless it dies because of Ocrith.
Don't you dare wait.
Well, jeez. Awkward.
No.
I guess time will tell.
Yeah, you can't have like a funny pun game joke and then kill a baby.
That's just awful.
We should be there for the birth, and you could put bless on the.
I mean, I was gonna kill the pregnant mother if she died.
Oh my god!
Whenever she got
If
stabbed
anything.
in the liver. We're just lucky she didn't die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
Jeez.
you have a nice lunch with Gatsby
Nice.
and learn a little bit about table manners.
Yeah.
Table manners.
Table manners.
Would you all like to talk about anything while having lunch, or just continue on?
I don't think we sat quiet, but just made small talk while we ate. Probably just asked what he's gonna do now to try to fix that place up.
Honestly, I'm thinking about hiring Moreau.
Say what?
You mean the dude responsible for trashing your place in the first place?
That
Well,
Moreau?
the man that was responsible for that was the person who paid him.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, you're not wrong.
Regardless of what the job is, Moreau is a fantastic worker. If I were to pay him to possibly implant a little bit of construction knowledge into people's minds, they would be able to lessen the cost of repairs.
Yeah, I can see that.
Isn't that still technically dangerous? Because even if they have the knowledge, doesn't mean they have the strength to do it. People could get hurt.
Oh, they would know when to back off. It's not like I would have him put in that they are stronger than they are. They would know their limits.
Okay. I don't know how hypnotism works.
Well, yeah, we got a meeting with him eventually. Seems he still has the papers that say he owns Natus.
He kind of looks over at Natus, whether he's outside and he's looking through a window or inside with you guys. He's just kind of looking at him a little bit.
Can we be doing the flying rhino thing again when they're looking?
Yeah.
Still messing with the neighbors.
How much did he say he wanted for Nate? For Nate? Like
I
30,000?
I think it was 50.
50?
Yeah.
We'll never come up with 50,000. We've only got 10,000.
Oh, with our party fund combined with it, it's now 11,000.
Unless it's a casino. Do they have casinos down here?
But I don't think we should be gambling with our money.
But it could be fun.
Oh god, Prisma would probably be a very bad gambler. Don't let her go.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
She would lose everything. Don't let her go.
So- yeah,
She'd lose everything and poison the dealer.
I would poison the dealer, if not bribe him with candy.
You'd lace the
Running out.
cards so the entire table gets sick.
Oh, they can't play anymore because I won.
Yes, I win. All the chips go to me.
Yes, winner wanted 50,000 gold. So,
Mind you,
It's
Between the
expensive,
two.
baby.
between the king's pay and what we get bounty hunting, we could probably make that in short enough order.
I see. There isn't a time limit on when to meet him, so. Well.
So yeah, we just pop by when we have the cash.
Ah. So that's what we got, but might as well use him to help clean up the mess he helped make.
I'm not quite convinced of myself yet. I'm just thinking about it. Just letting it roll around in the old skull, you know?
Well, there's some. They're inexperienced, but there are lots of orphan kids who joined the Lazies because they had nothing else. But convinced one pretty easy. It's pretty good to get paid to do something. Show them the value of a coin. I'd be willing to do the work. At least learn.
Yes. Moreau could definitely do that. I think he took that wrong.
Yeah. So it's more just like you just talking to them personally.
Oh, yes.
Again, the younger ones, I mean, some of the actual guys don't want to work. There's a guy named Steve who's willing, he doesn't want to do anything. You could probably just make him do some stuff. Because he wouldn't otherwise.
Steve. Such a lazy name.
I don't know if it was his real name. It probably could have just been off the top of his head.
Why would anyone give you just a random name off the top of their head?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe his other name is really long and it's like this is shorter. Is that lazy? I was literally in the same spot in the sewers for like 2 days in a row.
Well, we'll figure something out.
Yes. But Colin, the kid's name is Colin, and I know he will help for a little coin. He knows the value now.
Well, I do have social programs that place people in lesser desired jobs. Perhaps I can start with that.
Like a good place.
Yeah, most of them are the sewage maintenance crew. People that don't have skills for themselves and need help getting a job.
Most of them already hang out
Trash
down there.
collection, all that stuff.
Very necessary jobs.
And, according to what has happened, we're gonna need some replacements. Found one just folded up into a locker.
Yeah. Moreau
Holy crap, that was close.
didn't hide some bodies too well. I think it was Jimbo. I think that was one of your brother's friends. Or I guess one of the guys who hung out around him.
Wait, you knew about this body?
Yeah, we were in a hurry. We couldn't exactly, like, take it. We had to go get rid of those bombs. It's a lot of stuff that happened.
I would have at least left a note on the locker to not scare the poor person opening it, but whatever. You did good with the bombs.
Yeah, right. The bombs were priority. Alright? We barely made it out with one of those bombs. Touch and go. Ever seen a rhino drift? I have.
Anyway, I think I will go ahead and let myself out. This was a lovely little lunch, and I thank you very much for it.
Yeah, welcome back anytime.
Shoot, who the fuck is that? That is.
And he very casually pieces out.
If you were to look at Nadis and McCall, we're just sitting there all innocent.
He does.
You just hear Harold yelling from the other side of his fence.
And as he leaves, you can hear silence. And then the people next door just shut up.
Oh my. Alright.
And then it's quiet in the neighborhood now.
That was a productive lunch. Now we've got 11,791. The party fund.
All right. Anything more?
I think that's it for this day.
All right. You finish off the day doing whatever you do. Just chilling.
Did my training for this day.
You do have to train for 8 hours, though.
Well, I thought, well, yeah, the rest of the day, that's what the training would be. I guess.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying for the next day.
No.
All right, and you wake up the next day once again. It is the day that you are meant to meet King Lucius. You have basically a set time, which is now.
All right, buddy. People rise and shine.
And this time we should leave Nadis and the cot outside.
Now I see it.
Yeah, let's go talk to the king.
All right. make your way around the corner and through the gate. And yes, Natus and McCult are told that they have to wait outside. McCult is bigger than the door.
Yeah.
So he would have had to, like, squeeze in anyway.
Just tell the guards, sorry guys, we couldn't leave an unattended gorilla at the house, you know?
And they're just kind of, like, looking up at it and glancing at each other. And they're like, These people keep getting weirder or what? Or it's just...
Well, walk on in.
Hey, I'm sorry to have to ditch, but I gotta head to work. So you guys can feel free to keep going. I'll be listening on the stream, and I'll probably add in a little here and there.
Yeah, I was trying to get through this to finish it, so you'd be here for the talk with the king, but
That's cool. I'll be there for the talk with the king. But I gotta head out.
All right.
have fun at work.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Good shift, Lynette. Take care.
See y'all later.
Take care, Lynette.
Bye.
And as you are ushered in to the blah, 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 blah. To the throne room, you see the king on his throne with a person that you have not met before. And he says, "Are you ready for your next mission?"
I believe we are.
And he waves to the person next to him. And the person is wearing a set of pure white armor with a rather nasty mace and has a Fellblade crest on her cape. And she begins to walk out of the room at his wave.
Yeah.
And he says, "Through your investigation into the drug activities in Langrisser, I wish to send you to the lab in the Looking Glass Lake, where they will analyze it and tell you of its make, and possibly where its origin may come from."
Righty.
This information will give you insight into a possible culprit behind this entire thing. You will then, by way of carrier pigeon, send word and wait for my next instructions.
Right, sounds good.
Should be easy enough.
Yes. is a looking glass letting go.
Alright, and that was really it.
Alright, just feel like I do. Just want to apologize for bringing all the blood and such to your doorstep.
Not to mention a little plague corpse.
Yes.
That's alright. You did the right thing. I don't enjoy forcing Lucina to use her powers. It sometimes feels like she's just being used, you know?
Of course.
But in the face of certain annihilation via disease, I think we can let that one slide.
Yeah, that's not what I expected. I was like, my friend died, so now we gotta take it. We were gonna plead with you to bring him back, but you know, not the way that happened. Or like, we'll do whatever, you know. But yeah, everybody started getting sick.
Honestly, if he wasn't such a danger dead, I would have said no.
Yeah. You know, we figured, you know, it's worth the try. But, well, yes, we will get on this and head out.
He gives you a nod and lets you leave.
Yeah. Give him a bow and head out.
And we can cliffhanger there.
Okay.
Because that's, as I said, that's what I was trying to get through with, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. And I hope you all have a good night. And until next time, on Dungeons and Wheatons.
Outro.